Hello, hope you're having a great day. So the King has just announced in the UK that the UK government wants to bring in a new cybersecurity and resilience bill. So what does this mean for us? Well, I'm Dave, if you haven't met me before, and I help business leaders to use technology more effectively. And today I just want to share with you kind of where I'm at with this process at the moment, because the issue I have is a lot of businesses are not taking cybersecurity seriously. They don't understand it's the biggest threat to their business. They don't have the resilience they need to have. In fact, they're cyber naive. So all we can do to try and help people understand that it's the biggest threat to their business, it could cost hundreds, if not millions of pounds to mitigate a successful ransomware attack. It's something you need to take super seriously, have steps in place. So I don't know what the bill contains, but hopefully it will encourage people and give them a poke, because a lot of people think we've got antivirus server, so we've got antivirus software. It's never happened to us. It's never going to be a problem. But the problem is it might. In fact, it's very likely to be. Most businesses have some kind of cybersecurity incident. Admittedly, not always ransomware, but we get lots of phishing emails, this kind of stuff. Anyway, I want to talk today about something that I came across overnight. So let me just share my screen with you. So um, this, so if you're not familiar with a CVE, basically this is where the manufacturing of a piece of software has found that there's a vulnerability. So they're given scores in terms of risk out of 100. So there's this CVE vulnerability. Now, what's interesting about this, and this is why I wanted to share this with you, if we go through this, Cloudflare have got this very nice, you can look at the article, I'll put a link to the Beeping Computer and the Cloudflare article, but you can see here that they released a patch to a critical vulnerability at 2 o'clock. And then they disclosed that, because what happens is, if say I was to find I was a cybersecurity researcher and I found a vulnerability, I tell the manufacturer, maybe they've got some kind of way of paying me for telling them. That's not what I get involved in, but and they release a patch. They figure out how to fix it. They release the patch, and then after that they say, "Hey, we've got this vulnerability." So they generally don't announce the vulnerability till after they've got the patch. So this is what's called a zero-day exploit. Anyway, the point is that at 7:23, somebody created a proof of concept code to show how that this bug could be exploited, because what a lot of software engineers, hackers, system administrators want to know is this something that I need to deal with right away? Can it wait? Now, what's super interesting is that within 20 minutes, by 7:45, so within just a few hours of the vulnerability being patched, that there was an exploit out there. Now, this is the point. This is the crux of this message. If you think for 1 minute having antivirus software is going to do anything, and patching your software once a week, once a month is going to help, it's not going to help with these kind of things. We need different technologies, and we've got artificial intelligence coming down the line. I don't need to know anything about coding. I can just go create a whatever worm virus thing using this exploit, and it can just go off and do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It might work. And the problem we have is now, especially with AI, is that we can no longer be thinking, oh, we'll patch our systems once a week. We've got antivirus software, that'll be enough. It's just rubbish. It's not going to work, because sooner or later there's going to be, and probably sooner to be honest, certainly I would expect in the next 12 months, there's going to be some big vulnerabilities, and they're going to be exploited, maybe even before the manufacturer's made a patch for the application. So we need to do different things. So as a technical leader, I'm not going to go into the technicalities, and obviously my cybersecurity knowledge is sort of high level, but I want you to be thinking, what tools and techniques do I need to put in place? So if there's a 0-day vulnerability, that's what this is called, remember, what can I do to mitigate those kinds of risks? So there's a few different things you can do. First of all, you want to know, so the manufacturer needs to tell you. You need to have a remote monitoring management software that can patch it quickly. These are just the basics. We need antivirus, forget that. Okay, next generation antivirus. They've got lots of acronyms, EDR, MDR, whatever, who cares, XDR. But those kind of tools might help. You really need some kind of detection software, and you need to make sure that you're putting barriers in place. So we could look at something like Threat Locker, which stops random scripts and applications running unless they've been authorized. Now, that won't necessarily always help. That wouldn't have helped with the Ukrainian accounting software where the manufacturer was hacked and they released a malicious piece of software. And that's another thing is, even if your systems are secure, how do you know that your suppliers and your customers' systems are secure? At the moment, we're a long way from where we need to be. This is my point. And the cost of putting these tools in place is not a lot of money, and it could prevent a serious incident in your business. So my recommendation is simply this: budget a sensible amount of money on cybersecurity. I think for a small business, £30 a user a month is a realistic budget. Something in that. If you're spending £1 or £2 a month, you're going to get hacked. If you're spending $5,000, pounds, euros, whatever a month, that's probably in excess of what you need unless you're a bank. So just kind of have that kind of figure in mind. That's what I'm expecting. Like we can do stuff with that money as a system administrator. So I hope that makes sense to you. I know there's lots of cybersecurity people that watch my videos, but this video really is to try and get you thinking as a business leader, what do I need to put in place? And the fact is we need to be doing a lot more, or you could lose your business to hackers. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got any comments, thoughts, please let me know. Please comment below, and I'll speak to you soon. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.